Feel Good Inc. is the most popular Gorilla song, having over 1 billion streams on Spotify and being the sixth track on the album Demon Days, released in 2005. Though being a masterpiece on its own, something really adds to it. The 2005 music video to go along with Feel Good Inc. is something not to forget about, being one of their best music videos out of all the singles on Demon Days. But what really makes this video so special? What makes it, so good? For that, we'll need to look into the music video and the history behind the song Feel Good Incorporated. Feel Good Inc. started production in 2004 with its first demo entitled Feel Good Inc. Noodles Demo, which can still be found on D-Sides. After the demo, co-creator Damon Albarn heard Danger Mouse's Grey album, a mix of Jay-Z and the Beatles. Damon was impressed by this album, so he invited Danger Mouse to come work on Demon Days. One of the first tracks they started working on was Feel Good Inc., but Danger Mouse thought the song felt a little too empty, so he invited American hip-hop trio De La Soul to help him with a few songs. The group was originally supposed to rap on the track Kids with Guns, but after Damon showed them a few more demos for Demon Days, Feel Good Inc. being one of them, Dave, a member of De La Soul, favored Feel Good Inc. over Kids with Guns and suggested to Damon that they should rap on Feel Good Inc. instead of Kids with Guns. This led to the creation of the song that we know and love today. Of course, it can't be a Gorillaz video without, mentioning the lore and stuff. Demon Days started production after Noodle returned to Kong Studios after finding out about her past in Japan, because for this time, since she was shipped in the FedEx crate, she didn't really have her memories and stuff. It was during her lonely sessions of making random songs that Feel Good Inc. would come into fruition. According to Noodle, Feel Good Inc. was originally supposed to be an upbeat 80s song. She also mentioned that the windmill part of the song was a reference to childlike innocence, with Noodle saying,
"A windmill that bursts through the clouds is greatly inspired by a lot of Japanese animation. The colors, the tones, the textures, and the brightness of the clouds. It was important to make something that seemed like it has sprung from the mind of a child."
Funny enough, she got Danger Mouse working on the album the same way that Damon did, by listening to his Grey album. Later on, when the band had finished the track, she mentioned that her and Danger Mouse felt the track was a little too empty, so they invited De La Soul, basically the same way how the song was made IRL. Another thing, this is a little fun tidbit, the laughing in the beginning of the track was that of Meso laughing, which was left in by accident. I don't really have much information about the music video production for Feel Good Inc. There isn't really anything there isn't really anything online and stuff, no matter how hard I looked. All we know of is who directed it, and that's Jamie Hewlett and sorry if I mispronounced this, Pete Candyland. And of course, when it came out was 2005. The music video starts off with an overview of a dystopian city. A lot of smog in the air and everything around, With the camera moving over to the Feel Good Incorporated tower, the camera goes into the building showing 2D, repeating the word Feel Good. Murdoch playing the bass, and Russell on drums. After this short segment, 2D stands up speaking to the megaphone, while walking through the crowd of people. We see Murdoch being lifted by the woman he's around. This segment is when the song ends and when 2D reaches the window and looks out of it all melancholy-like and stuff. The next part opens up in the clouds, with a low-flying windmill flying for them. 2D opens up during this part, honestly, among a lot of people, the best part of the song, including me. As the windmill goes back into clouds, two helicopters following close behind it. The next scene opens up to a TV, with the members of De La Soul rapping to 2D. 2D is looking around, not knowing what to do. I'll explain what this usually means, later and stuff. So, don't worry. The next scene opens up with the windmill coming out of the clouds once again, but this time we see Noodle performing a guitar solo while flying past the Feel Good Incorporated tower. 2D repeats the chorus for a final time as Noodle makes her passing on her island. 2D looking on and watching. After she passes, he goes back into the tower. The final scene shows 2D going back to the sea as De La Soul sings once again. At the final segment, we see Noodle's windmill flying back into the clouds, but we also see the 2 helicopters following close behind them, opening what's to come in the Almanada video. Feel Good Inc. has a very political background to it, as well as mainly the entire Demon Days album. Anyway, Feel Good Inc.'s message is about big corporations, this one being Feel Good Incorporated, of course, being this big controlling thing, controlling the people and, like, dumbing them down. If you want a short explanation, then here's Murdoch.
Feel Good Incorporated. Giant company taking over the world, delivering fake happiness, subjugating its workers. Sounds familiar? Noodle! Finally!
The broken city below at the start of the video shows that everything's falling apart, kind of hinting by 2D's lines. 2D repeating the words feel good represents him being forced to think that everything is fine and that everything feels good. That he's fine, feels good, nothing is going on. 2D standing up and walking around screaming into the megaphone shows that he's trying to get people to rise up and understand that it's not fine. Kind of like resembling a political activist. Noodle's windmill flying through the clouds. This is supposed to represent freedom, showing freedom that everyone can have. 2D is trying to get everyone to realize that the windmill is their freedom, but everyone is too dumbed down to realize. The helicopters flying behind Noodle's windmill, trying to represent them, trying to stop from that freedom, from people getting to that freedom, and stopping them from getting out. Trying to stop them from realizing that there's more besides corporation. And then, just a little fun fact. The helicopters that they use closely resemble Korean War Bell H-13s. It doesn't really relate to the lore, but it's just something really cool. You know. After the windmill scene, it goes into De La Soul's rapping part. They're basically taunting and laughing at 2D, screaming, saying that he basically can't do anything about what's going on. 2D's sporadic behavior is him basically trying to reach this being dumbed down by what De La Soul is rapping. De La Soul's one line, hinting that 2D will be able to take down Feel Good Incorporated with the right kind of power, but 2D can't get anyone to help him. Everyone is just not paying attention. No one is doing anything about it. 2D goes back to the windmill to see Noodle floating on her island again, offering freedom to 2D to get out, but he can't. He's trapped behind a window. He can't get there. For all of his efforts, he can only watch as the chance of freedom flies past him. Being defeated with nothing left, he returns to where he started, the sea, repeating the words "feel good" as De La Soul mocks him. It ends with Noodle's windmills flying off, with the helicopters flying close behind her. And now, guess what? We can finally get to what I was going to mention this entire video. If I'm going to be honest, the music video for Feel Good Inc. is the best, like, honestly, in my opinion, the best music video ever to be put out by girls. Like, okay, you have the Cracker Island video and the Clannation video. They're really good. They look really good and stuff. They're very well animated. They have good stuff behind them. But there's just something about the Feel Good Inc. video that just makes me, like, watch it. Like, it's really good, and I can't get over it. It's just so cool, like, how it's animated and all of it. The animation is stunning. Just the character movements, how they flow, how they interact with the lighting and all of it. Like this one part, it's my favorite part in the entire thing, where 2D is up again, like with the second chorus, this time singing it. He's just looking out the window and he looks from one hand to the other, looks like hand in hand. It's so good. Like, a big thing I love about this animation, how 2D is how he portrays emotions, how he really feels trapped. Murdoch says,
"Oh, 2D, he's such a lightweight. Look at him. I mean, before we shot this video, I'd been up for maybe 5-6 days, And he, 2D, went out for like 20 minutes or something the night before. And look at him, yeah? He looks like a trapped boy. I don't know, maybe he's just a great actor. F***ing doubt it, though."
Which is a very big compliment, knowing 2D and Murdoch's history. I could do a video about the Gorilla's lore, maybe sometime. There's another scene that I really like. It's this scene right here. It's where, like, just you can. Oops, sorry, I decided to say it. But, like, you can just see the like, just the tower and stuff. Like, and then you see Noodle's windmill. You just like, it looks so good. You have both of them in the shot. The lighting is spot on. The course that an all-time high. Everything is just bumping. It's just bumping and bumping, and everything is building up to that moment and stuff. I just need to like, I'm getting giddy over like that entire part. I had the entire part like scripted, and then like I just kind of went off with just kind of hinting at it and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this video, I can tell they had a lot of work put into it, and everything paid off. Like, there's like a few small animation errors, like nothing that I've really noticed until like it's pointed out to me. But this video just looks stunning. Like, and then the message that the video puts out too, and how they represent it with Noodles Island and Feel Good Incorporated Tower to describe it, and how it goes, and how 2D like portrays the emotion and stuff, and how all of that. It's just so good. Everything is just spot on. I don't care how it is. I don't care about the music. The video is amazing. The music's amazing. Everything fits so well. Everything is just that well-blended mixture. And I love it. The music video will be forever my favorite video. Hell, my favorite video on YouTube. Like, everything about it, like I said, is just spot on. Gorillaz have also made some really good other really good music videos, like the video for Clint Eastwood, Cracker Island. You have Tomorrow Comes Today as well, On Melancholy Hill. Saturn's Bars has a really good video. Valley of the Pagans, the old GTA video is also really good. But none of them can compare to just how powerful Feel Good Inc. is. And it just outshines them all. Like, I can't wait to see what Gorillaz does with Cracker Island coming out next year. I can't wait to see what happens with that. Because, Skinny Ape, surprisingly, Skinny Ape just came out yesterday. And, at the time of recording this, which is the 9th, Skinny Ape came out yesterday, and we're getting that big concert thing, and I can't wait to see how that goes. I can't wait. I hope they put out a music video for this, because the Cracker Island music video was really awesome. But yeah, thank you for watching, and, yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. So yeah, thank you.